This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of multiple shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
Are going to be TPing in all your friends, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. But maybe, I'll have to do it again at some point. So, everybody TP in all your friends, enemies, frenemies, boyfriends, girlfriends, your boyfriend's boyfriend, your girlfriend's girlfriend, yeah, candy, nose candy, your candy, any candy, you got your date, your second date, but please let's go and TP them on opposite ends of the ring. I want to keep the action inside the ring, not outside the ring. Also, when you TP in your friends and yourself, please remove any heavily scripted items on use HUDs, which are included but not limited to Pixel Packers, City Bosses, and Shaker Style Me Talkers. Believe me, you're not going to be needing them for the remainder of the show. Not only that, but please refrain from being on mic. That right is reserved for me, DJ, and any other WPWF staff. Did you get all that there, TJ?
Just trying to follow along on that. Yes, I pretty much got it all. No problem.
Wow, you're one of the many few.
It's a thing. You just try to follow along, get as much as you can, and then just go along with it.
Apparently.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, I sat here. I can't slow down due to the fact of I've got to do it fast because it's a long spiel and it'll probably take me about literally maybe 2 minutes to get it all out.
Just go. Go.
I'm like a frat boy when it comes to a party. You just gotta yell at me, chug.
Go. Chug.
But anyway, folks, as we do have an awesome awesome matches set lined up for you guys. Yeah, all of a sudden I get tongue-tied. After all that, I get tongue-tied.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome set of matches lined up for you tonight. Oh my goodness, this is going to be one hell of a show. These ladies are ready to tear each other apart. And that is to say the least.
Oh yeah, for sure. As we have for our first match, we have Foxy Beth Ann taking on the Alien Invader Koi. And oh boy, this is definitely going to be... Now, that's the biggest thing about it is now, when it comes down to Foxy, I mean, obviously, no surprise, she was a ref in between, before like all this, before she started training and everything, an actual referee. And I've heard of only one other person making that transition. I went from commentator to wrestler, but you don't hear very many people going from ref to wrestler, and that's this is only her second match, as we have Koi, who's been under the tutelage of Ri Kurihara and Chiyoko, also known collectively as Hisatsu.
Ooh. I'm not sure what to make of that.
Well, and I'm sure there, TJ, you've watched some of the matches at here at WPWF, correct?
Oh, definitely, and that's why I'm not sure what to make of it, because you named three very, very intense ladies that Koi has been under the tutelage of, and that's a recipe for disaster for anyone that gets in the ring with her.
Well, that's definitely going to be the thing. Is now we have, Koi, who has been, in and out, basically in the ring. Started off as a commentator, so I understand her pain, but also understand her pain of training with two ladies that are, how do I put it? not mentally sound, if that makes any sense.
Very, very dangerous, to say the least.
Well, and that's the thing, is I was trained under Lady Death, and a few others that, you know, I don't know if you know, they go by the Crisis Brothers. So, yeah, the Crisis and Tyler Crisis. I was trained and still spar with those the whole time. Now I understand, you know, the training aspect.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn all of this myself. So, moving on.
But you know, we can't take anything away from Foxy, because literally her first match, but her match last week was against Ri Kurahara, and she literally took the fight to Ri Kurahara, which really surprised a lot of us here.
Oh, she definitely took the fight, so I'm definitely not counting Foxy Bathan out of this, but I'm also not going to count Koi out of this either. I mean, who knows what Koi is going to be able to bring to the ring at all. So this is going to be a hard match. Definitely a hard-fought match, to say the... And again, this is saying the very least of it.
All right, as we move on, we have, you know, for our second match, we have the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Rina Kadoya, taking on the underdog from the underground, Kimberly Smith. And now, well then,
some crowd there.
Apparently we got some Kimberly fans?
That's very much clear. A lot of Kimberly fans here tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, for Rita.
Oh.
That was a little delayed. I'm sorry.
He going either way. You got a lot of Rita fans. I'm pretty sure there's some Kimberly fans in the crowd tonight.
Oh yeah. If not, there will be.
I'm sensing a bipartisan crowd on this one, but hey, you know what? It is what it is.
Well, with Rina Kadoya, she has a sense of honor, but it definitely differs from Kimberly's sense of honor. If that makes any sense. Rina is last I knew, was a Yakuza princess, and which comes with their own set of honor, whereas pretty much Kimberly is a scrapper, so wear that sense of honor on her sleeve.
So it's basically street honor versus kind of Bushido honor?
Yeah, you could probably say that.
Because I know that in Japan, the Yakuza, all of that, I can say that. There's kind of a Bushido type of honor to it, and anything like street, there's a street code that anybody from the street follows. And it's two very, very different codes of honor. In very, very different senses. They both have a very, very different sense of honor, but it's still a code of honor nonetheless.
Right. So we've got those two. I mean, let's not, once again, you don't take anything away from either one of these women. I mean, Kimberly is a scrapper. In the sense of the streets, you know, when it comes down to scrappers, they don't give up. They don't know the word give up. You usually have to knock them out.
You either gotta knock them out, choke them out, make them pass out. They don't even know what the words tap out means. So, oof. And the same can be said for. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. The same can be said for anyone following any kind of Japanese code of honor. They also don't know what it means to give up.
Yeah, so it's this is definitely going to be a good fight regardless. As we definitely going to see these two in action, but that's the thing about it though, is Rina has been Siren Rising champion, and she's been eyeballing with her tag partner those tag championships that Hisatsu has. So
I'm sorry, man. Not trying to cut you off.
no, man, you are all right. But yeah, it's but she's got to get past Kimberly before she can really focus out. Oh, excuse me. Focus on those tag champions, and then the question is her partner Maya might be out here as well. So we'll have to see on how a lot of that works out. As going on to match 3, we have the Voodoo Queen, Carmelita Marcel, taking on Katie motherfucking Carter.
I have one question on that. Why do they call her motherfucking Carter?
Because she is Katie motherfucking Carter. That's self-explanatory right there.
When I think motherfucking, I think
Whoa.
let's
stop you right there.
yeah. Better you stop me right there before I go any further with that, because
Well, we all you gotta say is I think about MILF, not like, yeah, we're not gonna get into details on that. But
yeah, that's what I think about as MILFs.
But regardless on that, we've got Carmelita who took on Death personified, Lady Death, just recently in a casket match, and and I believe, if I remember correctly, that casket was set on fire.
Yes, it was. I was actually in the audience for that, and I'm just like, what the? I believe that was at Ragnarok.
Yeah, I believe so.
Like, Ragnarok, the casket was set on fire. I'm going, what the hell? Somebody please put that out. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, somebody.
Hi, LD.
So, I take it you're a fan of my work.
Actually, I think
Ow!
part of me actually wanted to see that casket burn too, so I'm just like, part of me is saying, yeah, put that casket out or let that casket burn.
Ow! Love you too, LD! I tell you, these women love me, and that's how they show their affection. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, but once again, these two have not faced each other in 2 years. And hi, Koi.
Don't worry, Koi was licking me earlier.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to initiate what's it called? Subrogation procedures on the insurance for that.
Boy.
I will explain subrogation later. Let me I'll just put it simply. Gotta get my money back.
Right. But now we can't. I mean, obviously. I mean, I watched Katie Carter wrestle for a long time, and then not just here. I've watched her wrestle in other places, but she's also sat here and I'm sure I tasted delicious. I'm sure, but yeah, we'll cover. That's all I'll say on that. But anyway, but she is also a former world champion, and against that's who Lady Death won the championship from, was Katie Carter.
Really?
And yes, and you see the top of the Tron here.
Yeah, I see the top of the Tron.
Yeah, she leaped onto her through a table, and bounced off and got the pin there.
Wow. Now that's insane.
Yeah, so, and, you know, she just also is making her return after a injury, Katie Carter. So, you know, it's good to see her coming back into the ring. So, yeah, you can say that Lady Death has had a effect on both these women's careers, so to speak.
I'm just going to say it this way. There might be a little bit of ring rust there on Katie Carter if she's just coming back from injuries, too.
Oh no, I've seen a match with her in it, and it don't look like there's any rust. She must have been still training within that time. But man,
I mean, training and actually getting in there and doing it, there might be a little bit of rust there. We're just gonna have to see how that affects things, but it shouldn't affect things too much if she's been training.
but we also have, you know, Carmelita, who came out here last week, basically putting everybody on call, from what I understand. But, you know, once again, this is a rematch that's been 2 years in the making.
Do you mean on call or on notice?
Same thing.
Like, I'm here, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm coming for the big one.
Yeah, that's about it. She survived death, but at the same time, you know, now she's dealing with Katie motherfucking Carter. And let's move on to our main event, as we have Big and Bad Mama T taking on the inevitable Lady Death in a non-title matchup.
Oh my god. I'm going to say it this way. I've seen Mama T in the audience here battle it out, as well as in another place battling it out. She is truly one big and bad woman who doesn't take any flack from anybody. She does not care. She will not stop. She will not give up. She doesn't know how to give up, and she will bring the fight.
Well, this might be the biggest and toughest opponent in her career in Lady Death, the world champion here at WPWF. As though we got to keep it, you got to keep in mind that she has had troubles with probably the biggest scrapper of them all, the lone doggy, Kasumi Hayata. And who almost won the title off her last week, but she did win the match, but not the title, as she won by disqualification. And it's all because Lady Death, in her sadistic ways, would not release a chokehold, and causing herself to get distracted.
Causing herself to get disqualified. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, and this is just me stating this much. If it were me, and I were in that situation, I were in that kind of matchup, there would be a nice little stipulation there. If you get yourself disqualified, like after about one or two times of a champion getting themselves disqualified, just to keep their title, I'd have a contract with the stipulation. You lose by disqualification, you lose the title.
Well, I don't think that this conflict is far. Honestly, I don't think this conflict is over.
Either.
Because right after that, literally because of the not only Lady Death, but her little harbinger of death, Amanda Fawn. They did team up on her and turned around and left Kasumi in the ring, almost unconscious.
Yes, they did. I believe the medics actually had to come out and get Kasumi out of the ring.
So, yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this, I've sat here and commentated Kasumi's matches, even in the beginning of her career. She's not. I mean, look at the match that she had at Ragnarok against Dahlia. I mean, they literally put themselves through hell and back, and she was able to get the 1-2-3 on Dahlia.
How do you forget that match, honestly? How does anybody who watched that match forget it? Oh my goodness. So many huge moves, lots of weapons. Oh my goodness. Lots of blood. I don't even know how those two ladies were standing or how anybody could have got the 1-2-3 after that, after all of that.
Well, then and then Kasumi came out and was talking about how she was challenging, and she got her match. Kasumi got her match, but because of a distraction, ended up then getting choked out by Lady Death, getting the win. I mean, I can't take that away from her. She got a W over Lady Death, but she did not get the title. And I think right there, that's the biggest insult to injury that anybody could have as a wrestler.
That is indeed the biggest insult to injury anybody can have as a wrestler. To win the match, not get the title, that's got to be a heartbreaker. That is like the ultimate heartbreaker in any ring, any kind of wrestling at all. Bar none.
Oh, yeah, so it's definitely going to be, I know, if I know Kasumi as well as I think I do, this ain't going to be over. So we'll have to keep everything up to date. But we have 4 minutes, folks, before the show begins. So definitely, folks, you've got a little bit of time. Quickly, go to a new sim, grab a new, bring it back here, necessary, and introduce them to the best in women wrestling action here in WPWF. And I'm going to tell you, folks, I mean, you bring them over here, at least then you go out afterwards and you can have something to talk about. At least for an hour and a half.
I think everybody's going to have more than something to talk about for more than an hour and a half, most definitely. I think they're going to have something to talk about for days and days to come. Probably even weeks.
You know, that's quite possible. But, hey, you never know. But this is definitely going to be the time to bring them in and have them watch everything here at WPWF Asylum. We go through here as I see some names I recognize. Hi there, Jack. Always good to see you here. See some old faces like Draven up there. Yo, Kiko, how you doing? Key. Matt up there. How you guys doing? I'm gonna try to get through everybody. Bella, how you doing? Novel Fox, if I screw up your name, please forgive me. Brackman there in the back. Sophia. I swear to God, I'm going to try to not butcher this, but Keza? Is that how that's pronounced? Dear God. I figured I did. But Kazuya. Okay. Thank you. I'm bad at butchering new names. Swoozy, how you doing?
Oh, you're good at butchering new names.
Damn
right.
Thank you, Austin, for correcting me. Alright. As we have Lofi there. And Tori, how you guys doing? And who else do we have here? Jay the Joker, welcome. June Passion, what is up? Nico, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Oh Lord. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to run out. Mazra, how you doing? Katrina, good to see you there. And who do we have hiding up there? Oh, Natalie, how you doing? So yeah, folks, definitely start bringing in more people. Lunar Wolf just snuck in here just in time. As we have just under a minute, folks, grab a seat. TP and everybody you know, but make sure that they are on the other side of the barricade, or else Koi will lick them to death.
And if they're not behind the barricade, somebody could get hurt. We don't want anybody getting hurt here at the show tonight, so definitely stay behind the barricades. We cannot stress that enough. Please stay behind the barricades.
Yes, yes. Koi has permission to eat anybody that's over the barricade.
Koi, try not to eat anybody.
Well, you'll see who Koi is here in just a few minutes.
Koi can lick me all she wants, but don't try not to eat it. Try not to lick anybody in the audience. Welcome to the asylum.
And of course, let's not forget Camera Kitty sitting over here.